What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Big Gucci Max. Today, react to Inside the Secret World of Gangster Disciples. As FYBG main would say, we're doing our homework. You know what I'm saying, doing my research on the GDs. You know what I'm saying, it hit different. So let's hop straight into the video, man.
I'm Tommy G, and today we get an inside look into the GDs. GD folk, GD folk, GD folk, GD folk, Disciple,
Bro, they got the shirts and the chants like it's like a what's it called, a fraternity in college.
I got all my D got in my bed. Beefing about a bitch, oh that she said me. Decent on the gang, it's time to crack.
I felt like breaking out this shirt for today.
Man, that's
Did I make
official,
a good choice?
Yeah, that's the official 6 Block Taliban Big Dogs Got to Eat t-shirt.
There's Chicago? There's Chicago?
Disciples takes us to Chicago in the 1960s.
Okay, so there's Chicago there.
Of civil rights and social unrest. In 1964, 13-year-old Larry Hoover joined a small gang
Hey, Trump should have freed Larry. Fuck is wrong with dude?
called the Supreme Gangsters. This crew beefed with a group
Free Larry Hoover.
Black Disciples, a squad led by a man named David Barksdale. After a 5-year gang war, the two groups announced a ceasefire, and under the leadership of Larry Hoover, these two groups united to form the Gangster Disciples. Growing quickly, they recruited heavily from jails and prisons and eventually established themselves in many states around the country. Supporters of the Gangster Disciples say that GDs are a community
Wait, so this nigga said that the GDs and the BDs united?
group that focus on growth and
Why they
development of
beefing?
their members, and that important to the group is community service and doing things like feeding the homeless and doing back-to-school drives for the kids.
do
However,
that?
the U.S. Department of Justice says that the Gangster Disciples and their 30,000 members nationwide are a criminal enterprise involved in racketeering, the sale of narcotics, and violent activities. I head to Kansas City, Missouri to attend a regional cookout of the Gangster Disciples and tap in with rapper Young Blue as my guide for this journey. Let's hit the streets.
Today, folks, we're going to be taking an inside look at the Gangster Disciples, which feels crazy to even be saying that we're going to be doing that, talking to folks and learning what it's like to be part of the crew, part of the organization, what they stand for, what they're about. But I think in some way, everyone is part of a gang or wants to be part of a gang, and a gang has a bad connotation. Everyone wants belonging, they want tribe, they want brotherhood. Different people have different ways of building that. I had a big sense of that with my wrestling team in high school and college. I think it's lonely being a man in this world right now. Like, when you're a grown-ass man, you graduate from high school or college, like, your community shrinks. And
That nigga is speaking factuals. I wouldn't even say a grown-ass man. I'll just say a grown-ass adult in general, bro. Like, as an adult, think about it, bro. When you're in high school, bro, you probably had a big group of friends, bro. You know what I'm saying? Once you grow up and you become an adult, that shit shrinks, bro, by a lot, by like 95%, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, it shrinks by a lot.
I think being a man is a lonely experience for a lot of people, and I'm always interested in how people fight against that. So we're gonna meet with a Kansas City chapter of the Gangster Disciple organization. So first stop, Young Blue spot. We're gonna talk to the group, get a feel for them, meet them, and then we'll go to the big organization meeting. We'll see you there.
Missouri.
Folks, we are at an undisclosed location in Kansas City, Missouri. And fellas, what are we doing today?
Man, we taking them behind the scenes, man. We with the Gangster Disciples today, man. Growth and Development Fracture, Kansas City, 6 Block Taliban with the guys to this barbecue, man. Y'all finna see what it's like behind
Wait,
the scenes.
so we're invited to the barbecue?
Yeah, man, you invited to the barbecue.
Yes. Okay, so fellas, what is happening today? Like, we have people around the country coming in, around the region,
Man,
like, what's going on?
We got a couple of different cities within Missouri coming. So we got St. Louis, we got a couple of our guys from Springfield, a couple of our little brothers from Warrensburg, Missouri. Got some guys from Charleston, you know what I'm saying? They coming out today, fellowship and politic and kicking. You did?
Okay, and you guys are about to go to a meeting that we're not allowed to attend?
Yes, most definitely.
What the hell is that about? Why can't I come?
Man, it's confidential information. Confidential.
We don't have to give any classified information, but is there like a general theme you guys are covering today?
We don't discuss that.
Yeah, okay. You don't know that.
Okay, so you have, like, this is like top secret information that only members have access to.
Facts.
So question.
Word two, gangs have meetings, bro? I thought gang niggas just got chilled together in the crib, smoked a blunt, and just talked about. I don't even think it was really organized like that. I mean, I've never been a part of a gang, but from looking from the outside in, most gangs don't look organized. So maybe the GDs are probably the most organized gang in the world. Like,
Are you guys looking for additional members? And also, would you let white boys from Milwaukee join?
Not looking for no extra members, and no.
These fellas are going to take care of business. Then we're going to join them for a barbecue, ask them questions, have a good old time. Anything else to add to that, fellas?
No, sir. No, sir. That's it.
All right. Moment of truth. They got done with their secret meeting. They summoned us. They said we can come by. So here we go.
Sound like the Illuminati.
Disciples. Let's talk to the people and see what they think about gangs. When you hear the word gang, what does that make you think?
Gang can be anything in a group of people.
Maybe violence.
Usually it's gang violence. You usually think about that.
Probably California. I mean, with all like your Hells Angels, Bloods, Crips, stuff like that.
Gangs to me is a group of people coming together to establish some form of power.
Have you ever heard of the Gangster Disciples?
Of course.
No.
You gotta do your homework. You gotta do your research on the GDs, my guy. You know what I'm saying? As FYB man would say, bro. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my boy J Man.
Yeah, that sounds familiar.
I have not. I've
Okay.
heard the name, but I don't know exactly what it is.
If you had a brother that said, hey man, I'm gonna go join a gang, what would you think?
I'd tell him no.
Yeah?
But I'd ask him, well, what gang? Because I mean, you could have a chess club gang.
Hell no, nigga. I'd rather my brother join a real gang than a chess club gang. I'm gonna be a nerd, my nigga. I'm gonna smack that nigga. Like, oh, bro, go join the Crips, bro. I'm saying, like, the hell?
I mean,
Depends on what the gang represented.
I don't know. We would have. I don't know.
I probably wouldn't be too happy with him. I would hope that he wouldn't be leading down that path where he felt he had to be in a gang like that.
We're about to go to a barbecue with a bunch of Gangster Disciples. Any advice you got for me?
I don't know. You know, good luck to you. Take care.
be careful, show him respect, and you should be fine.
Be respectful.
How do you think my outfit is?
Respectful. You look comfortable. Y'all brothers enjoy
Have
y'all
a good
day.
We're debuting a beautiful shirt today. Big Dog's got it. It was designed by a man that's been featured in Vogue, collaborated with Levi's. Like, I'm pulling out all the stops to give you guys good shit. So if you want to join my gang, Big Dog,
No ads.
Draft. Or do you want
$200.
enough? Where are we right now?
We in Swope, man. We in Kansas City, Missouri, man. Posted at Swope Park, man, with the guys, man. Y'all know what's going on.
And what's happening here? We got barbecue, we got a cookout.
Yeah, we got a family cookout with the guys, you know what I'm saying? The membership, we just here politicking, fellowship, and you know what I'm saying? Building camaraderie with the guys.
What made you join this organization?
I wanted to be a part of something that was going to be productive. I started this organization when I was a young man, and I saw the guys getting together with the younger people, really keep them out of trouble, protect them from the streets, drug, crime, stuff like that. I've been in this organization since I've been like 15. I'm 46 years old.
And what are the
Wow.
benefits you've gotten from being in the
It
GDs?
taught me how to be a man.
Yeah.
It taught me how to raise my family. Principles that we stand on that conducive to the celebration of any man, any neighborhood, any organization. Matter of fact, I got two of my sons here with me today. They are part of this organization.
Yep.
And as a father, I wouldn't put them in nothing that would be harmful to them.
So what does it mean to be a man? I feel like there's questions. People don't even know what women are anymore. You know what I mean? Like, we're having interesting conversations as a society, but what does it mean to be a man?
Man, standing on your beliefs, you know what I'm saying? Standing on what you believe and standing firm on it, you know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Not letting anybody change your mind, you dig?
Exactly.
About what
Well, I don't know about that. I feel like we should be all open to changing our minds. You know what I'm saying? You shouldn't be forced to believe something you don't want to believe, but you should be open-minded, though. So that I don't agree with. But you stand on your beliefs, you know what I'm saying, as a man. You know what I'm saying? I agree. But the thing is, I have a question is, though, is like, are they capping for the camera? Because every time I've heard about, and I don't know, I'm not a gangster disciple or any disciple. I've never been in a gang in my life. But, like, you know, looking from an outside in, you just hear, like, bad things about gangs. Like, them niggas killing each other and shit. Beefing, you know, like the guy said in the beginning of the clip, they be getting hit with Ricos and shit. But this guy said that they be like trying to avoid that. That they try to avoid that stuff. So this is like the true thing, and like the ones we're seeing are frauds, or the ones that are committing the crimes are the frauds.
how you feel about what you feel about.
What made you motivated or interested to join this organization?
Joined it when I was 12 years old. You know, like brother said, you know, it's a lifestyle. It's how we move. It's how we walk. It's how we talk. It's how we conduct ourselves.
So I'm curious about the symbols. What does this mean?
Man, that's the Star of David, man, you know what I'm saying? That means love, life, loyalty, knowledge, wisdom, and understanding.
Is that a Jewish thing?
Man, it's a GD thing.
GD thing?
Yeah.
Okay. But do Jewish folks also wear the same star?
Yeah, most definitely.
So we talked to a couple of people, like citizens, and I asked them, what do you think about the word gang or organization? And a lot of people had a bad connotation to that. Why do you think that is?
Because, man, when you say gang, that's something treacherous. You dig what I'm saying? That's why when you ask us, what are you in the gang? Nah,
Yeah.
we correct you with the organization.
Organization.
Term. You know what I'm saying? It sounds
I mean, but you guys are called the Gangster Disciples. To be fair, like your name is Gangster. You know what I'm saying?
more friendly, too. You dig what I'm
On the
saying?
drive here, what I was thinking about is you could argue that McDonald's is a hamburger cartel. You know, make America fat.
Yep.
You could say that Big Pharma
Yep.
is a drug gang organization. You guys agree with those thoughts?
Yep.
Okay, so I guess it's all just how you think about
Yeah, it
it.
depends on the point of view of how you coming with it. You feel me? Most
Yeah, that's
definitely.
what it is. And gangs hurt maliciously. We don't do that.
Yeah, and then like another thing, what you do as an individual reflect on the whole organization. So we hold you accountable for that, like the most.
So I feel like that's a big piece that's missing from a lot of places I visited is accountability. Like it's kind of like young guns are just running wild, doing whatever the hell they want.
That's a gang.
That's a gang.
That's a gang.
Nobody's organized. Everybody doing their own thing. We're not a gang because we're all organized.
So what does the code of conduct look like? Like what can get you in trouble or what makes you like
Stealing, raping.
Yeah.
We don't do none of that.
And then you want me to teach you one thing while you out
Let's
here
do
with
it. Let's do it.
If what you notice about everybody's shoes out here?
Ain't nobody wearing Crocs.
Well, can't do that.
What? Did I just violate the code?
Yeah, you breaching security right now. Well, if somebody want to fight you right now and then you got on these, you gonna slip up out here?
Hey, he got him in sport mode for y'all got to get the ball right now.
Can we make an exception if it's in sports mode?
If it's in sports mode, you might get away, depending on what my brother say. You know what I'm saying? My brother don't be tolerating.
Then so, or if I was him, I would have asked him like, so what do you think about like the GDs that we see, like the rappers that claim to be GD and on that type of time, and you know that promote violence, and, you know, stuff like that. And then I even had to, I heard back in the day, like when gangs were first started, I heard when like the Crips were started, they were started as a community neighborhood watch type of thing, so like protect the black people in the community and stuff like that. So I guess these guys are still enforcing what the gangs were originally made for, because the Black Panthers were the same thing and they classified them as a gang. Crips started off as that, and then the Bloods derived from that, and then some way, somehow, you know, power gets to people's heads, and then some people abuse the power, so, you know, things start changing. But the gangs were originally made to protect the people in the neighborhood, because, you know, the cops weren't really doing much, and cops still don't do much. So
In the breaching of security, it is.
Okay, so I made my first violation. Am I kicked out? Do I have to go home? Or
We gotta take these mouth shots real quick, folks.
So that's another thing is I've heard like a lot of negativity about like 9-to-5 jobs. Like a lot of people hate on that shit. What do you think about that?
Look, let me tell you something. I'm gonna tell you some real stuff, bro. I'm gonna keep it 100. I used to be like that. I used to be thinking, oh, the lame niggas is the one with 9-to-5s until I went to prison, bro. I did 10 years, bro, wasting my time. Didn't see my daughter, none of that. No, I was the lame, bro, because I'm just sitting here with my daughter getting raised outside by somebody else, bro.
Real talk.
It's pointless, bro.
You know, input on that. You say why people don't want to work 9 to 5.
Yeah.
Because at the same time, patience and discipline is key.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If you ain't got patience or discipline, you ain't nothing. You feel me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I even that too, bro. I one of my friends, his cousin was talking to him, and I was overhearing a conversation and shit. And his cousin said the realest shit, bro, because he's basically telling him about like how, cause I guess he used to be like, you know, he used to be into the illegal activities, like selling, you know, drugs. I'm not gonna say what the friend was, but you know, the friend sold drugs and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Not my friend, but his cousin sold drugs, and he told him like, yo, bro, like he don't want to get into that lifestyle anymore, because he told him and thing that, you know, good phrase. He said the game changes, but the players change, but the game don't. You know what I'm saying? Like, the game is a dead end, bro. You trapped in a dead end, bro. You know what I mean? Everybody who gets in goes to jail. They come back out. They're broke again. They step right into the same thing. It's a cycle, bro. Rinse and repeat. You know what I'm saying? Rinse and repeat. He said every time you see, the game is always the same. It's just basic. You buy product, you sell it. But there's always a new player in the game because all the players get taken out fast. So he's like, it's a revolving door. He says it's not good to be doing that shit. So, yeah, 9 to 5 is important, bro. And what the guy said is true, bro. A lot of people are ready to crash out and go to jail over some dumb shit, and they're the ones that end up losing, bro. They're wasting their fucking time, bro.
You know what I'm saying? You should be able to want to go work that 9 to 5 to provide for yourself, your
Facts.
family, your child, your family.
Bro, there's nothing wrong with working 9 to 5. There's nothing wrong with hustling, bro. I'm saying as long as you make enough money, you know, to where you are able to survive and your family able to survive, there's nothing wrong with that, bro. Don't let this internet culture of everybody got to be a boss, or you a lame nigga if you don't sell drugs or scam, or if you don't got a Ferrari, you're whack. Like, nah, bro. Not everybody's gonna have a Ferrari. That's completely fine. Not everybody's gonna be an entrepreneur, because that would defeat the purpose of being an entrepreneur. If everybody's a boss, who's the employees? You can't be a boss with no employees. You know what I'm saying? Everybody has to fill a role, and every role is important in life. You know what I'm saying? Think about the ecosystem. If we just eliminated like flies off this earth, one of the most useless creatures, like, that would affect our planet and the whole, you know what I mean, in a grand scheme of things. Think about the butterfly effect. When they say, yo, you step on one butterfly, if you go back in time, it fuck up the whole timeline. Like, everything plays a role in our ecosystem, bro. And pizza delivery guy, garbage man, all of that is important, bro. everything is important, bro. So don't let nobody ever shit on you for whatever job you have. It's a great job, bro. And as long as you're happy and you're providing for you and your family, there's nothing wrong with that.
Whoever, you know what I'm saying? Even if you want to look out for people or the homeless, you know what I'm saying? You'll walk past somebody that ain't doing as well as you feel me? You got money in your pocket, you might give it to them because they need it more than you. You feel me? It's all about discipline and patience.
A lot of people, bro, don't understand slow money, bro, but slow money is the good money. Because fast money gonna get you gone, bro, because you're gonna spend it just as fast as you get it.
What is the organization's stance on fatherhood? I've noticed a few.
I know I'm positive a lot, but that's also cap too, bro. The drug money is not no fast money, my nigga. Unless you're selling bricks or some shit. And even then, bro, you just sit like you buying a product and you sit on it for mad long. I seen niggas that sell weed and shit sit on the weed forever, bro, and never sell that shit. So that shit really not fast money, bro.
You guys talk about the importance of that.
If you lacking in your child life, man, this ain't the good organization for you, because we gonna hold you accountable for that. Because you know what I'm saying, this organization produce positive, productive people. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't taking care of your priorities, man, this ain't for you, for real.
Well, say my brothers can't protect their own children, how you can protect your own brother?
So how has being in this organization impacted your life?
Man, you know, let me tell you something, bro. Before I was GD, let me tell you something. I probably run around, bro, act crazy, breaking people's houses, stealing cars, all that. But let me tell you something, bro. My dad, he's not GD. He's not. He's Crip. It's a difference, bro. Let me tell you something. GD show you how to be a man, bro. It show you how to, you got to stand on principles and laws, because a lot of people, bro, that's why they don't want to be GD. That's why they want to be in other games, because you can't stand on law, bro. You can't, because at the end of the day, if I'm trying, you got something nice on, I'm trying to take it off you, bro, well, I can go do the same thing you doing right now. I ain't gotta rob you for that, but they gonna make sure I don't rob you for that. Cause they gonna stand on my line like, hey, bro, you know you ain't supposed to be out here. Yeah, holler at us real quick, bro.
Does anyone here have bars they gotta spit, or they?
Yeah, come on, get him. Go on and spit some shit.
I came a long way from shaving rocks and pushing corners. There ain't no bars in a minute. They say my rhymes was over. Ain't no stopping me. Nigga being patient just made them potent. Had to cater to my family, but I think I cooked that over. Had to work up on myself to get my demons back in order. Kept my dreams for little things. Reality was getting harder. For bagging checks, we worked to death. Trying to feed our sons and daughters. And it's an honor on the boss to be a motherfucking father. If I die, I'll be a stain up on that block. It's getting harder.
Let's go. Hey!
Yo, real talk. I'm not saying this nigga that his freestyle was whack, because it was decent, but like, when you tell your man that, like, if a nigga rapping, you ever tell your man that your shit is trash, bro? Like, you ever did that before? I don't be doing that because I don't want to break niggas' feelings, bro. I don't want to break people's dreams, like when they freestyle shit, like, because niggas that has to be like, some niggas take it serious, bro, and I don't want to be the one nigga that shit on them, and then they blow up on some stupid shit, on some low pump Gucci gang shit, and they be like, yeah, that's that one nigga that hated on me. You know how everybody talks in an interview, like, yeah, there's a bunch of niggas that hated on me and shit. What you said was, like, every rapper teacher said it wasn't gonna be shit. So I don't want to be that one nigga that they talk about in an interview.
Let's dive into some of the symbols and lingo used by the Gangster Disciples. One of their primary symbols is the six-sided star. This stands for the 6 principles of Gangster Disciples: life, loyalty, knowledge, wisdom, understanding, and love. They are also represented by the pitchfork, which symbolizes the struggle to overcome oppression. They frequently say by the pitchfork.
And no, I'm not gang affiliated. I just want them to see it. It was like these. Oh, so that's why if you put it upside down, that's why they call it dropping it. Dropping the rakes. Oh, it all makes sense now.
Which symbolizes the struggle to overcome oppression. They frequently say sevenfold, which stand for the 7th and 4th letter of the alphabet, GD. It's widely speculated that the initiation of the Gangster Disciples is to be beaten by other members, known as...
See, that's where you lose me, bro. See, the shit sounded cool. You know what I'm saying? It says the prospective member expects to commit a crime. Wait a second. Is Google lying to us? Or what? Because these niggas say they don't commit crimes, but they're saying to move up in the organization, you gotta commit crime. So somebody's lying. Now, these niggas lying for the interview, or the internet is lying.
Being jumped in. So to commit to join this group, this is not a commitment to be taken lightly.
What are some misconceptions someone might have about GDs?
That every GD that rap is a GD.
You already know.
Yeah, just misrepresenting this thing for real. You got everybody screaming, GD this, GD that. And the people that saying GD this, GD that. Not even GD.
Describe being a GD in 3 words.
Being a gangster, a provider, being respectful.
Love, life, and loyalty.
Knowledge, wisdom, and understanding.
Man, growth, man, for real.
They got white niggas on that shit?
You gotta be a provider and you gotta take care of what you gotta take care of. Yeah, you gotta be willing.
You gotta be willing to endure your share of part of this right here. You feel me? Not everybody can say. That's why we don't allow people to just say they GD. Because you got people.
Told me earlier that I wasn't allowed to join today. They said
got them Crocs on.
So what I want to ask you about is tell me about the history of the GDs? How do they come apart? How do they start? And where have they gone over the years?
Oh man,
That's a long.
Woo, you ready for? Okay. GD's Evolved was really started around the same time as the Black Panther Party movement and stuff like that, where blacks were being victimized by the police.
I said that.
In that area where.
Hey, I did my research on the GDs, bro. I did my research. You know what I'm saying? Now they teach us shit like that in school though. Like I've known all this like throughout Black History Month. When you're in school, they teach you all that stuff.
Police was victimized the community, so black gangs and organizations formed to protect the communities. That was the original intent of these organizations. Even CRIP. The acronym for CRIP is Community Revelation in Progress. The acronym for BLOOD is Brotherly Love Overcome
I think that was the first one though, right?
The intent was to protect the community. But with all things, some people introduce a criminal element into it. You know, like the feds infiltrated our neighborhoods, push cocaine into our neighborhoods, push guns and drugs into our neighborhood. And then the project or the vision of the original vision becomes corrupted. You know? So yes, GDs did have a dark history, which is known to most people as Gangster Disciple.
There's some cities where the GD factions are known for being just crazy violent. How does the organization deal with that?
Through knowledge, through teaching, through reaching out to each person. We've had people that come from those very cities that you're talking about.
Some here right now.
Right now. And when they get here, they have to come and have an understanding and listen, we're not about that. And if you want to be a part of a brotherhood that's going to help you accelerate your mind and the way you live and change the way you're thinking, because that's how you change a man.
Tell me about how you guys help the community.
Man, we get out here, man. It depends, man. You know, Missouri got all type of weather, so depending on how the weather is, we'll get out here and cater to the people that's out here that's homeless. Like, say for instance, if it's winter or something, it's cold outside, we'll bring some clothes or some hand warmers and some food. You know what I'm saying? When it's hot like that, we coming through with water, pizza. You know what I'm saying? And trying to carry whatever, hygiene and stuff like that.
Is that important to you guys?
Oh yeah, hell yeah. You can't be a stinky GD. It don't work like that. You know what I'm saying?
Even when we feed the homeless, man, we make sure they eat before we even eat. We don't eat.
Ladies and gentlemen, this was an inside look at the GDs. I had a great time.
Yeah.
Thank you for having me.
You already know it, brother.
What kind of final thoughts or message do you have to the audience?
Man, grow and develop, man. Struggle, breed greatness, man. Stay on your six, man, at all times, man. Keep it pushing. Don't let nobody tell you not to push it, bro. You know what I'm saying? And shit, keep your head on the swivel, most definitely.
If you're part of an interesting organization, I don't care if you're Hells Angels, Antifa, KKK, the Bloods, I want to come hang out with you, see what your life's about, hear your story. So hit me up at TommyGMcGee123@gmail.com. All right, guys. Love you guys. See you next week.
Should ask about the beef with the BDs. I want to see like where that beef derived from. Like why? Why are they beefing? And if you have to let them drop a like, subscribe, road to 500 subs. I found the one interesting comment he said was that he said, but what the nigga say? I forgot what he said already. Oh yeah, he said that not every GD rapper is GD for real. So I wonder who he was talking about. Like, who was the nigga that's capping about being GD? But it's your boy, and I'm out.